Hi guys, welcome back. I know I took long, but here I am. I'm back with episode 8. Things I wish I knew before I came to Korea. Or what I wish I knew before I came to Korea. Either way, that's it. If you are new, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and watching my videos again. So today we are going to talk about what things that I wish I knew before I came to Korea. Korea has been great and I love living in Korea, but there are things that I wish I knew before I even came to Korea. Some of the things I've talked about before, some I'm going to be mentioning for the first time if I'm not mistaken. So I feel like everyone needs a warning when they are coming to Korea, because you never know what you're going to meet or what you're going to see when you get here. So I am going to be sharing things that I feel like you need to know before you come. I've already convinced you that if you come to Korea, you're going to have a good life, you're going to have money, and you're going to be stable and independent. Now I'm going to tell you what I think you should know before you come, besides the things that I've already told you about applying and doing all these things and how you live your life when you're in Korea. The things that you also should know besides that. Okay. Culture shock. Culture shock is real. You might look at it in a way that is like, I'm just gonna get over it. It's not as easy as that. So even if you've traveled before, you're still gonna have trouble when you go to a new country. I've met people who've been to other countries, but every time they go to a new country, they're culture shocked by the things that are happening in that country or how people behave in that country. There'll be language barrier. I've talked about this. The expectations, what you expect is not what you're going to get. Obviously, you're in a new country, so things are going to be different from what you are used to. Just know that not everyone in Korea will speak English. Some will be okay with trying to speak English. Some will not even bother themselves. They're like, if you're not going to learn my language, just leave me alone. I have nothing to say to you. Which is the same as, I've seen this as Zulus. We are so like that when you don't know how to speak Zulu, it's like you can't talk to me. Like, come on, you're going to meet things like that even if you come to Korea. So come prepared of things like that. So you cannot always rely on Papago or Google Translate. So try your best and learn the basic. I think I've said this before. Learn the basics. Like I said, also budgeting is key. So if you don't know how to budget, I think it's time you get that straight up, because when you get here, you need to be able to survive the first month, which is usually like the first 6 weeks when you get here before you even get paid. So have something that you are going to survive with. If you do ask me a question, I'll tell you how I survived my first month, but that's not the video for that. So just bring extra cash for the first few weeks, and then you also set up a savings account from day one. Know how much you're going to save from your salary. Don't just say, I'm just gonna eat my money, enjoy my money. Okay, enjoy your money, but save a little for yourself. You would have fun even when you are saving. Korea can be affordable, but if you are not on a budget, darling, you are not going to afford anything, because temptations are everywhere to spend and you have the money to spend. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Save up and budget. Homesickness. Oh my god. It hits very wild or at weird times when you get here, because you're not just missing people at home, you are missing the home culture. So just give yourself time and space and process all that, and eventually you get used to it. I don't know if I've been homesick. I've never missed my family as much as I missed being around people in South Africa. Like, I miss my family, but I talk to them almost now and then. But being around people who, like, when you're just walking down the street and they just greet you randomly, I miss that mostly. So that is going to come, that is going to be one of the challenges that you are going to meet when you come here. What else? Find comfort foods. They do have South African restaurants. You might not like them, so cook your food. If you don't like, you try it out, and then if you don't like it, then just cook your own food. Bring your own spices. You can bring your own spices. They have the spices, but they don't taste the same. That's one thing for sure. Okay, but with all bringing the spices and everything that is going to make you feel at home, you don't need to bring everything though. I've seen people who bring toothpaste, who bring deodorant. Guys, you're going to find deodorant this side. Whoever told you that there was no deodorant, there is. I use Nivea. I still use Nivea. It's here. We got Shield. We got Aquafresh and Colgate toothpaste. So yeah. So Korea does have most of the things that you need that would remind you of home. It might be pricey. It might be pricey, but you still find it. It's not gonna be pricey if you don't exchange, or you don't see how much it's supposed to cost in South Africa compared to what it costs here. Just leave in the currency, if that makes sense. Sometimes I don't, but don't listen to me all the time, okay? So pack light things like spices, a few medicines. My friends always bring their own medicines. I don't have that problem. I use Korean medicines and I feel fine and they work for me. Bring photos of your family. It's going to be worth it. I do that. I even ask my family to send me pictures so I stay updated of how they look and how they dress and how much they've changed since I've left, which is really helpful for me. So you can try that too. And also, you yourself, you are going to change, so you need your family to know how much you have changed since you've been here. Of course, you have money now, you can do things on your own. No one can control your money, but all that, but you will change, but in the best way. So you'll become more independent, more self-aware, you'll be resilient. So because living abroad is going to challenge you, and then nothing else can challenge you more than living abroad. Guys, this is where you learn yourself more than you ever will in your comfort zone. Even hard days, I found things that I'm proud of, so that I know that through all the challenges that I've met, but I still have something. I'm like, okay, I've grown in this field and I'm so proud of myself to have overcome this challenge, which I never would have overcome if I was home, because I was going to tell my mom, I was going to tell my grandma, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. But now I have to look at things on my own. I have to fight for my own. I fight my own battles. I overcome my own the challenges that come at me, and yeah. And then I think that's it. I think I've mentioned most of the things that you need to know. But looking back, I'm very thankful for the journey to be in Korea. I've been happy with my stay here, and the longer I stay, the more I realize actually I like it here. I don't know if I would like other countries more, but I'm willing to go around and see what other. I'm a traveler. I feel like I was born a traveler. I feel like I was born a traveler because I'm always looking for new, exciting opportunities everywhere. If it's traveling or going and see other countries just for a vacation and one or two, just that, it just fills my spirit. Going out, trying new restaurant, it's just one of those things. And I think for me that's independency, besides relying on someone for help for anything else. For me, that just defines me and my happiness. Going out, having fun, exploring, finding myself again when I'm lost, just that. So whether you're packing your bag or just thinking about it, I say do it. Come to Korea. Go to any other country if you don't feel like coming to Korea. I promise you it's going to be worth it. So I hope this series helped you to be able to understand what you are going to face when you come to Korea and all the things that come with living abroad. It might be different with other countries, but with the journey that I've shared about being in Korea, I hope you have stayed informed with everything that is happening and how you are going to navigate yourself around. So I am encouraging you to please come to Korea, or go to any other country if you don't feel like coming to Korea. You will get amazing opportunities like the ones that we are getting in Korea, and we are happy. Please don't forget to share this with someone who would like to travel abroad, even if it's not just Korea, but it will give them also like an idea of what it's like to be in another country as a South African, because I've seen South Africans are traveling a lot, and it's getting more exciting every time I see a South African going to another country. Oh my God, I'm like, you guys are doing it, keep doing it, fighting, you know. So I'll see you on my next adventure. I might take you down to something else, but I'm still thinking of ideas, okay, of what to share. What do people need to see from South Africans who are living abroad? Maybe it's something that's been shared before, something that had died out because people have stopped talking about it. If you'd like to see something like that, please don't hesitate to just leave a comment and say it out loud so that I can look into it and then try and make a series about it. Or if it's not a series, I can make a video, just a short video explaining everything. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, and I hope I see you again next time. Bye. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, anything. I need you in those comments because I live for you on the internet. Thank you so much. Bye. I love you.